compensated.
What is there in the Muslim program that makes it possible for Mr. Muhammad to reform people?
Yes, God. God is with him. A lot of these preachers say that they're God sent, but you see the preachers smoking, the preachers drinking, the preachers doing everything that they say people shouldn't do. The preachers are doing it themselves. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was chosen by God and missioned by God to teach truth among Negroes, and he says that once our people know the truth, it brings out of them such a strong sense of race pride that they won't do anything that will bring disgrace upon their race, or upon their family, or upon themselves.
Now, you're moving from New York to Washington. Does this mean that you're going to begin a campaign here to try to get support for your idea of a separate black state?
My purpose for having been sent here by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is to spread the religion of Islam among the black people in this city and let them know that just as Christianity has messed up our minds and created the problem that we find ourselves confronted with, Islam, which is a stronger religion than Christianity, will straighten up our minds, straighten it out. And that's my only purpose for being here, to spread the religion of Islam and offer it as the solution to all of the problems that are afflicting our people.
Now, the fact that you're not dealing directly with any government leaders, does this have anything to do with the statement you made this afternoon about referring to President Kennedy? I believe you call him a trickster?
He has to be a trickster. Even if he's the president, that doesn't stop him from being a trickster if he's making tricks. Anytime a man running for president tells Negroes what he's going to do for them when he gets in office, and after he gets in office, he has time to do something for everybody else except the people that put him in office, he tricked the people who put him in office. And since whites were evenly divided between Kennedy and Nixon, and it was Negroes who went for Kennedy 80%, Kennedy himself admits Negroes put him in office. Now, he has the time to take a stand against U.S. Steel, against Castro, against Khrushchev, against Laos and South Vietnam and all these other places all over the world. But when it comes to time to correcting the injustices that are being inflicted against Negroes in this country, Kennedy sits up there like Nero. He's fiddling while Birmingham is burning.
Minister Malcolm, I'm sure you're accustomed to having people make charges at you. Here's one I'm sure you're going to hear while you're in Washington. They're going to say that this whole movement you're starting here is for the primary purpose of recruiting more members for the faith, and that you're not so interested in the problem of youth crime. What do you say about that?
Our faith eliminates youth crime, and we don't care what people say. We're not interested in critics. It doesn't bother us at all. The more they criticize us, the faster we grow. When the white man starts patting us on the back, we stop growing. Because the Negro in his right mind today knows that if a white man is patting you on the back, something is wrong with you, because the white man's not going to pat you on the back unless he's got you in his pocket. So one of the best things the white man can do for us is continue to criticize us, continue to condemn us, and continue to try and oppose us, because then that means that God has to step in and come to our rescue, and we think God has more power than the white man.
I overheard some talk in the lobby a few minutes ago to the effect that since you arrived in Washington a few days ago, some white leaders have become so upset they're beginning to make promises for improvements for the Negroes in Washington. Have you heard about that?
I haven't heard that, but they should be upset.
What kind of response have you been getting from the Negro community since you've been here?
Very good. Negroes are beginning to see that what Mr. Muhammad teaches is just the plain truth. Because when Mr. Muhammad said that black people should separate from the white man accused Mr. Muhammad of teaching hate. If you get away from him, he doesn't like you. If you get up on him, he doesn't like you. So the best thing to do, since he doesn't like you anyway, is get away from him. And most black people today can see that there's more intelligence in that type of philosophy than the philosophy of trying to love someone who has proven by his own action that there's no love in him for himself, much less for our people.
Now, you... Can you give a little preview of that now? That is, what aspects or what problems this program will deal with besides youth crime?
Well, when you say youth crime, you see, what the thing people forget is the thing that which makes our people turn toward crime is the society in which we live, the social pressures that we live under. And these pressures are actually initiated by the white man himself. But see, the white man is so shrewd, he's like a serpent that will bite a lamb, and then when the lamb can't run well, like the other sheep can, he'll accuse the lamb of being lazy. And he won't admit that it is his poison that he has put inside the lamb that has made this lamb appear to be defective. And it's the same way when he says about this crime business. The white man brings dope into the Negro community, whiskey into the Negro community. He organizes gambling in the Negro community, and prostitution and all types of immorality. And then when Negroes become addicted or afflicted or the victims of this crime, he starts talking about Negro crime. No, we don't go for that. The white man is the criminal who has authored this crime. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's religion points these things out. He makes black people see it, and black people stop thinking that they're the ones who are at fault. They put the fault where it belongs. It belongs right at the White House door, or right at the door of the white man.
Thank you very much, Minister Malcolm.
You're welcome, sir.